Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set.
Taylor. Chased out to his right. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Cut back team. Cut back Warriors 70.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Go! 19 Lions. Ready.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
Taylor now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Prior to 1st down, they decided to call a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. No muss, no muss. Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. EQ. Hey, can. Can I?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
Running left is Harris. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Rig. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes out to the left. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
To the air, Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock.
With the score, Steelers 7.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey.
Here's Taylor to throw. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Throwing, Taylor. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go now.
They give on second to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Is that all right?
Fields out of the gun. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now lead by 10. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Bison.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Here's 2nd and 5. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Jets in possession.
On the set.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set.
Tight end gets it running forward. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Deputy Ranger. Deputy Ranger.
Now it's Taylor. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ready,
Might
break.
be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Fields on 1st down. Boston's there to haul it in. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Shotgun snap to Fields. They left him wide open. It's complete. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Wangu now to return. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Johnson. Right.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go, son. You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight.
Blitz coming here. Fields finds him over the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Fields on third. This is reeled in by Wilson. Gets it to the 15. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play, now need a handful more, 5 yards on second and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Alpha.
On third and goal, here's Fields. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gibson now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Back now, pressure on its way. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Jets start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Don't jump, man.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
West right in. Here we go. We're good. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's incomplete left side.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go.
Fields to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go, son. Ready. Right.
Fields looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Hey, Crash. Ready.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hall gets it again on second down. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the red zone now. Escapes, and he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They give to Harris from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. After 3 quarters, we're... Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go, son. Hey, 551, 551.
Pressure coming, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. And the kick is good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Wangu now to return. And look at this return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Check match! Check match!
Another try following the sack. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70. Let's go now. 19, 18.
Looking to throw. This will be caught by Adams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. 1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor now. On the move, headed right. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. Go.
They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. They bring Wilson in motion right.
Ready.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Number 11.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Touchdown, New York. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Out, let's go. Here we go, son. Hey, Chen. Go.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for George Pickens that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Angel. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken.
Back to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Ready.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Conklin brings it in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On the go.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On the ready.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Reload.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, check that, street.
They'll go right side with Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Important moments as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Got Washington. It's complete. And he gets out to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remain. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hits, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hey, Ken. No mas. Right.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good. EQ. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And there was no